What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of Draft to Glory. Team of the season is in full swing. The EFL team of the season is out and that's why I'm bringing Draft to Glory back now. Not necessarily because I want to use them, although I do want to use them. More to the point that there's a lot of silvers, so we could quite comfortably get some very nice packs. Let's go with a team of the year to start things off. So there's a lot of golds and some silver team of the season. In draft, it's real difficult to get a hold of the team of the season silvers because you only get shown one or two team of the silver cards at a time. Let's go with that 90 Costa as well. However, in terms of packs, even if we finish, even if we lose in round 1 or round 2, we actually have a real good chance of packing something quite good right now, which is good. Now, as we get into the rest of the video, guys, if you could drop a thumbs up, it would be very much appreciated. Let's try and smash for the return, the return of the return of the return of Draft to Glory, 10,000 likes. Let's just go for that. Why not? So we'll go with Aguero and Costa up front. I'm not the hugest fan of Costa as a striker, but we'll use him in this instance if we get no one else. De Bruyne there is nice. Dybala does work, but he only gets a soft link. But Dybala on 8 chemistry would have better pace, dribbling, and shooting than De Bruyne on 10 chemistry. Let's go with Dybala. Let's just make it interesting. A nice high-rated Dybala as well, an 89 Dybala. So we get, oh my God, 91 Paul Pogba, 100%. He is now, of course, part of the Hullet gang. He will go into the team. I don't even know if we could get anyone that would really help Dybala though. We'll take Gundogan, however, and we'll pop him out to the right-hand side to give Aguero the extra chemistry. This team is really shaping up already to be pretty good. I kind of want to see team of the season cards though. That's what I mostly want. We're going to go with Thiago because we have PK and Costa, so we'll get those Spanish links in there. Wow, Bailly and Smalling. Damn. Now, logic would say, go take Titi. He gets a link to Pogba, he gets a strong link to PK, but we've got Smalling, who gets a strong link to Pogba, and Bailly, who also gets a strong link to Pogba. We're going to take Chris Smalling. He is, for me, so good in this game that we can't really turn him down. So we'll throw him into the team. And look at that, we get Antonio Valencia as well. We literally got 4 Premier League right backs. I'm actually very glad we went like that. And that's going to give Smalling the perfect chemistry too. So we'll put Valencia into the team. And then at left back, we are going to take Jordi Alba. You can't write this kind of behaviour. Now, if we get David De Gea here, guys, or a Barcelona goalkeeper, we're set. I don't even remember ever getting De Gea as a goalkeeper. Oblak's not bad. We'll take Oblak. That's not bad. He gets a soft link into PK. PK now on 10 chemistry. The 7 chemistry is the minimum I've got in this team, and this team is insane. So with the right manager, what would we need? A Spanish League Spanish manager, or a Premier League Spanish manager. That's what we would need. But we've got a long way to go yet. We've still got plenty of picks. I will take every team of the season that I see, guys. Every single one that shows up, I will take them. Henderson here doesn't help. I wonder if Gundogan in at Cam and Dybala down at... No, that won't work either. Andre Gomes doesn't work either because he's just wrong. We're going to take Willian as a sub. He's the highest rated there. And Andre Gomes doesn't work because he's just wrong position. If he was a centre mid, he would have been ideal. Same pretty much with Felipe Coutinho. We're going to take him because he's the highest rated. However, he just doesn't really fit the team. We can throw him into the team, but we've already got 7 chemistry on everyone that it wouldn't even be helpful. Now we have an interesting choice. Begovic obviously is same as Oblak for chemistry, so it doesn't really help. Candreva and Luis Gustavo not interested in. Di Maria and Lacazette, who's got the better stats? Obviously, Di Maria has 5-star, 4-star. Sorry, 5-star, 2-star to Lacazette's 4-star, 4-star. High, 5'9" versus high, medium, 5'11". Lacazette's got less pace, less dribbling, less shooting, more defending, less physical, just a little bit more passing. So we will take Lacazette. He is seemingly the better player other than skill moves. Come on here, give me a team of the season card, man. I just want one team of the season card, that's all. Let's go for a Hunter chemistry style. I'm not asking for much here. I'm not even asking for team of the years. Give me the worst team of the season cards. Oh my god, that De Bruyne card. Now this is a card that I can get behind. Because we could throw De Bruyne in there. And that is just that. And if we do that actually, does that help? 10 and 7. 10 and 7. No, we can't quite get, it's Gundogan. It's either going to be Gundogan or Pogba off chem. I'd probably prefer Pogba off chem, but that De Bruyne, no, if we do that there, oh yeah, because then Smalling doesn't give De Bruyne the extra link that he needs. We're not far off having one of the most insane teams I've ever drawn. I would just really enjoy one or two Tots players to bring off the bench and throw into the game. That's kind of all I'm looking for right now. And we've got some really high rated players to put on the bench. This might well be my highest rated ever draft, guys. I think a 189 so far is my highest rated. Have we got a shadow there? No shadow, so let's just go for rating here. Oh, well, never mind. Let's go for the second highest rated because I'm bad. Next up, silvers. Give me a team of the season silver. Come on, EA. Let's get a good chem style then. There's a shadow there. We'll take a shadow from him. 4 spots left. 1 Tots wanted. Just 1. Pastore. Nani. The 87 Nani will take as a sub. Next up, 3 spots left. Come on, EA, man. Give me a good team of the season. Or just give me a team of the season. I would have taken the worst team of the season over this Nainggolan. I'm going to take Nainggolan now. I'm just seeing if it's feasible to fit Nainggolan into the team, but it's not. Right, next position. We'll change chem styles after this. Balde Jiao there. We'll take him. So that's it, guys. We're not even going to get a team of the season. I might get one of my highest rated ever. Might get one of my highest rated ever teams. Right, Anchor and Anchor is here is fine. Let's go Shadow. Let's go Shadow on Smalling, even though Anchor is fine for him. Let's go Hunter on Sergio Aguero. Let's also put a Hunter on KDB's 92. Oh, that's going to be an insane card. We'll go for Engine on Pogba. I'll go for Catalyst on Gundogan and Catalyst on Thiago. And we'll go for Anchor on Jordi Alba. There we go. Right, so that won't make sense to some of you that don't know that you can change chem styles, but come on, give me a team of the season, EA, please. Are they even in draft? Are they even in the draft? Come on, man. It's outrageous. Right, now we change our team back and we put the right players in that are going to be in the team. So we're guaranteed a 188. And then depending on how well the bench is for us, we might get our highest rated ever 190. I've never got a 190 before, which is insane. Like a 189 is the best that I've got so far. But yeah, 190 would be pretty spectacular. And we do have some super high rateds to put onto the bench and some super low rateds to take off of the bench. So that's 187. That's 188. Are we going to get a 189 off of Coutinho? It's not a 189 yet. Is Willian going to really help us, or are we going to get screwed? So it's a 188 is where we stop. No, it's a 189. So it's my joint best ever draft. That's not too bad. What do I need really for a manager? I only have 3 off chem. So Bundesliga, Premier League, Spanish, Slovakian, German, Spanish. So a Spanish manager would work. Bundesliga is there. Bundesliga German. That's perfect. That fits two of the players that I had on 7 chemistry. So we've got ourselves a 189 draft. This is an insane draft. I'm absolutely gutted, dudes. Genuinely gutted that no team of the season player popped. Obviously, as more team of the season cards come out in the game each week, we'll have a higher chance. But there are a lot of golds right now in draft. Available to be picked, and we unfortunately didn't get any of them. But this is our squad. I'm not the hugest fan of this formation, I'm not going to lie. I actually took it because I felt like this would have given me the biggest option to get some team of the season cards. With that being said, this is a fantastic team. I don't even care where I finish, because if I finish in the first 2 rounds, I'll get silver packs, which will give us the opportunity to pack silver team of the seasons. And if I finish in the second 2 rounds, we'll get gold packs, which will give me the chance to pack gold team of the seasons. So I'm just going to go and have fun with this draft. This is the team. Let's get into the action. Okay guys, into the gameplay we go, and the first opponent we come up against has got a 5-2-1 two-team. Tevez, Dybala, Fabregas, Xhaka, and I think Bruno, Felipe Luis, Ramos, Raul Albiol, PK, Malo, and then Casilla in net. And this guy had absolutely no intention of playing FIFA. From kickoff he went park the bus and just tried to hit me on counters, and fair play to him, his first attack led to a corner which led to a goal. It wasn't just his first attack, guys, it was pretty much his only attack in the entire game. I managed to score one back on the stroke of half time. He tries to slide me there, I get a McGeady spin into Chris Smalling, Smalling into De Bruyne, and as you can see I was on all out attack because there's no point in me having defenders in defence because this guy wasn't trying to score, so my Chris Smalling was up the whole time. This guy ends up taking me to penalties. I tried and I tried and I tried to get a second goal, it just wasn't coming. So I scored my first penalty and I didn't quite manage to save his first penalty, so 1-1 a man after that. And on the second penalty, guesses the right way, big dive. I actually missed a penalty in regular time in around the 80th minute as well, and I managed to save his second penalty as well. So we're 1-1 after 2 pens each. We step up with Nainggolan, and then after that I kind of just kept going to the bottom right every single time. He steps up with Yaya Toure, smashes that one into the roof of the net, top quality penalty to be fair to him, and then I step up myself with Sergio Aguero and go to that bottom right hand corner once again. He steps up to score his third, but Dybala looks right, and goes straight down the middle. I feel like the keeper should have probably maybe tried to make an attempt to save that. I went to the bottom right again with De Bruyne, and then the final penalty, guys, he steps up with I don't even know who that is, and I just stayed down the middle. I noticed that he kept going down the middle or just off centre, so I thought let me stay down the middle, see if it works, and it did. And you can see by the match stats, guys, he literally had his keeper made 8 saves to my goalkeeper's 2. I don't know how he made 2 saves. It's just wrong. That is just wrong. He didn't touch the ball the whole game. The dude had 2 shots, 1 on target, and one of his shots was from the halfway line. I had 12 shots, 10 on target, 57% possession, way better passing. I earned that win. Even though it took me to penalties, I earned that win. We then come up against a 187 team, very nice team. Sanchez, Suker, De Bruyne, Team of the Year, Fabregas, Santi Cazorla, the Screamer, Hector Bellerin, Chris Smalling, the special Oblak card, and of course he had Monreal and Martinez in centre-back. And things started off really well for me this game, actually. De Bruyne here getting in behind, got a bit lucky to get the ball back there, hit him with a stop and turn. He didn't defend very well, and that one went into the back of the net. But I don't know what came over me after that. I kind of had like a little rush of blood. My defending just went to hell. He gets through here with Suker, and this is just an incredible dribble through my whole team. I was panicking, I was auto-switching, I was auto-lunging, auto-tackling. I was doing everything wrong, and he puts a really nice finish into the back of the net. And then not too long after that, he counters me again. Fabregas pushes to Alexis Sanchez. He chips the keeper. It goes off the bar. I press. You can see just before the ball hits Chris Smalling, I press the clear button. Unfortunately, he controls it into the net before he tries to clear it. So I score an own goal there to go 2-1 down. And then after kickoff, my own kickoff, I don't know why I tried the offside trap. I don't know what I thought would happen there. But I tried the offside trap, and your man ends up just squaring it and taps that one in the back of the net. Now, here's where things went wrong, but went right. After that goal went in, FIFA just became the most laggy game I have ever played. It was just literally unplayable. You'll see it here. Look at how stuttery the gameplay gets. I get through with Paul Pogba. I managed to score the goal. I was quite fortunate to score it because I pressed shoot about 5 steps earlier. But the input delay was just horrendous. And you can see here in the celebrations, it freezes. I actually thought here I'm going to get kicked off the servers. I thought I was going to get disconnect loss. I thought I was going to get booted off the servers. I somehow managed to not get disconnected. We end up stealing the ball in the 73rd minute. And again, sometimes it's difficult to see in footage when there's lag and stutteriness and stuff, and sometimes you can see it clear as day. This clip doesn't really show it too well. There is a little bit of lag right there where Dybala was on the ball. I got the ball back fortunately. Popped that one into the back of the net to make it 3-3, and then just a few minutes later I got a corner, and this is where you can see it clear as day. Coutinho, he's stuttering, he can't do anything, the ball's freezing in midair, it hits this guy's defender and flies into the back of the net, and that was it. I managed to score the cheesiest goal. I didn't necessarily deserve to score the goal. I was playing well throughout the game, but I didn't really deserve to score like that, and my opponent ended up pausing the game a few minutes later and just quit. I think he couldn't deal with the lag. He was 3-1 up and everything was going fine for him and the connection was great. And then all of a sudden the lag kicks in and he can't do anything. He can't defend to save his life and he can't attack anymore because of the way, you know, he's hitting me on counters, and it's impossible to play counter-attack in football without, you know, with bad lag. And I ended up getting a win. I thought it was a one-off. I thought it was just something that happened in that game that caused there to be lag, but it wasn't the case. We go into the semi-final, 93 chemistry, 89 rated squad. A very nice team, actually. You know, the Chiellini, the Dani Alves team of the year, 3 orange cards, 5 informs. It's a real good team. Unfortunately, again, this was a situation where the game was just unbelievably heavy and laggy. And in the last game, I managed to make the most of the lag. In this game, for me, it was basically unplayable. The input delay was the biggest problem. Now, I'm not a person that suffers with input delay a lot. I've only ever had it, I'd say, 5 games in the entire FIFA 17. But every time I've had it, I've always sat there and thought afterwards, man, I really feel bad for those people that deal with it on a very regular occurrence. I see some people say that they get it all the time. Some people say they get it quite a lot of the time. Some people say it's maybe 1 in 5 games. For me, it's maybe 1 in 500 games. So I'm very fortunate in that sense. But right here, what I had going on here is that I would literally press the pass button, and it's not even that there was input delay. You see, whereas I had the ball on the left-hand side there, I left that little bit of a clip in because I was pressing pass there. And you don't even see the power bar on my player move up, which means the game is literally not registering that I'm pressing the button. That's not even input delay. I don't even know what that is. That's me trying to do something in the game, literally just saying no. And it was difficult. And of course my opponent is playing in the same lag, but it felt like where I had a genuine sort of 3/4 to a second input delay, even though he was dealing with lag, he didn't have input delay. And I wonder if it was the opposite in the previous game, because even though I was dealing with the lag, the responses were actually quite quick. When I pressed pass, the power button moved, but the game was stuttering, so sometimes it took a few seconds for the actual thing that I did to complete, but it was registering my input. And then for my opponent, sometimes I could see him just standing still with the defender, and then the defender would start moving once I'd run past him. And so what I thought was, okay, so in the last game, probably my opponent had mad input delay in a laggy game, and I didn't, and that's why I was able to comfortably come back from 3-1 down to win 4-3. But in this game, I just couldn't do anything. It was near unplayable, to the point where I considered rage quitting, but I just never do. I hate rage quitting. So we end up losing quite an even game, but just lost. I couldn't perform. Anyway, we end up losing in the semi-final, guys. This is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, be sure... No, this isn't the end of the video. We're going to go into the packs. So, guys, we end up going out in the semi-finals. No complaints, really, because I've had 3 of the most frustrating games in my life. The first game was against the guy, 5 at the back, parked the bus, and he just played for pens. I think he had 2 shots the whole game. One of the shots was what earned him the corner, and the second shot was what he scored from the corner with. And he just didn't try. And then game 2 and game 3 were just lag fest. I was even fortunate to be able to come back in game 2. I went 3-1 down, and actually the game was quite clean up until 3-1. And then when I went 3-1 down, something just happened within FIFA, and my game fell apart, or the connection fell apart. And I thought it was just the rest of that game. I legitimately thought he was actually trying something. I thought he was 3-1 up. Maybe he started like downloading something or watching a stream to like force his internet to go bad. But the next game was just as bad. And I lost the next game 6-2. Quite an even game. His keeper made double the saves as my keeper. We had the same shots on target, similar possession. I just couldn't find the back of the net. And it was so infuriating to play in. Yeah, I mean, you know, no excuses. My opponent also played in lag. It was just, oh man. I've legitimately got a headache from having to put up with that kind of lag. It's incredible. However, guys, here we are. We lost in the semi-final with this team. I'm alright getting to the semi-final, man. You know, I said before, semi-final or better as a performance for me is quite nice. We won 36 drafts out of 81. 219 wins, 45 losses. I think that's quite reasonable. Hopefully we could get something decent out of these packs. Probably a 15 and a 7.5. Yeah, 15. So one 15k pack, one 7.5k pack. Can we get lucky? I'm probably going to go with no on this one. Of course, there are some silvers, there are some golds, there's a lot of stuff in the packs, but I don't know how my luck's going to be. We get a rare gold card, but I wouldn't mind even a silver team of the season. Oh, Iago Aspas, an 83 rated. He might have some value. 2.1. Okay, yeah, there you go. So we'll get 2.5k for him. That's a nice amount back for what we've got. We also get a leg healing and a sniper, foot healing and a sniper. Sorry, so that wasn't too bad altogether. And then our 15k pack, guys. Can this be something nice? No walkout, special card, no special card. Just oh wow, one rare and it's silver. We get ourselves Mendy from Leicester, not very helpful. We get ourselves. This guy might have some value just for the SBC. 2.6, 1. Okay, so maybe like 1,000 coins for him. And the rest of these dudes will have no value at all. We'll send all of this to the club. A couple of fitness cards that have no value right now. A few decent consumables. The Czech Republic kit, I'll discard the rest. So I think that was definitely a loss in terms of revenue for the draft. One of the things I'm really interested to do for Draft the Glory over the Team of the Seasons is just try and play with and pack as many Team of the Seasons as possible. Unfortunately, on this occasion, we didn't play with any Team of the Seasons and we didn't pack any Team of the Seasons. So I don't even know what this video was. Hopefully you enjoyed it though. I aim to put out good content there, and I have to show everything. So it's not like I could just skip an episode. So this is going to be the end of the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.